Okay. Are we lit? Are we lit? Are we lit? Yes, sir. Y'all sit tight right quick. Let me do this here right quick. Right quick. All right, all right. What up, what up, what up? Welcome to another episode of Who Gonna Catch These Hands. I'm your boy, Joe Prophet. I usually got them council members with me, man. They had a crazy weekend in boxing. You know, upsets, nonetheless. Things that we thought were going to go a certain way, they didn't go the way we thought they was going to go. And, hey, man, we here now. So let's get into it, man. Tevin Austin, kid. I said Tevin Austin. Look at that. She already made this man his man's son. Tevin Farmer against Kid Austin. You know, man, that fight definitely the way it went was not the way I thought it was gonna go. I definitely had Tevin Farmer not only beating Kid Austin, I thought Tevin was gonna beat the shit out of him. No cap, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I was super shocked. You know, Tevin came in overweight, came in like 0.4 over, took the little hour, whatever, came in, did his thing, no problem, right? Then I'm looking at that, I'm like, okay, Tev, he probably, 0.4 ain't really no weight to be trying to come in over. He makes the weight. I'm like, all right, he's gonna be a little bit heavier. Maybe he's using that to try to bully the young boy. You know what I'm saying? Kid Austin, you know, fiery fighter. He got some shit. You know what I'm saying? But I thought that Tevin Farmer's skill level was a little bit higher. You know what I'm saying? It was a little more. It was definitely a big step up for somebody like Kid Austin. You know, we saw him play dead against Shakur Stevenson or whatever the hell you want to call the situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna play with your Floyd Schofield. Like I was on you and your daddy head when you laid in that damn bed and your daddy came with that camera and he was videotaping your ass in that bed like you was, I don't know what the hell was going on. You know what I'm saying? But for you to come back and do Tevin Farmer the way you did, I got to give you props because nobody's definitely, you know, I ain't, to my recent knowledge, I've never seen anybody do a fighter like Tevin Farmer to that magnitude. You know what I mean? Doing somebody like Tevin Farmer like that. You know what I mean? It was crazy. You know what I mean? Man, I got one of the members with me. Let me bring him on up, man, and let's get his point of view, man. Let's see. Maniac, what's going on, man?
Yo.
Bro.
What's the word?
Tevin Farmer, man. He hurt me, man. I ain't gonna lie. Tevin hurt me. I mean, he let us down. We thought it was gonna go one way. We thought he would outclass Kid Austin. We thought that he would bully Kid Austin. Hell, I even thought he might stop Kid Austin. But the way Kid Austin came in there yesterday, and not only that, but damn near dropping him with the combination. He said he was going to hit him with the 1-3 because he was talking about, you know, him being cockeyed and cross-eyed, and he can't see the hook coming. If you blind him with the jab, you know, they were doing all, and they executed the game plan.
So did it work? Was it true?
For what I saw, man, they executed that game plan to the T, my friend. I mean, he damn near knocked Tevin's eye straight. Like, bro, he hit him so hard one time dude went down there into a convulsion. It looked like he just. I mean, I don't even want to do that. My bad, because it's so easy to to do that once you down. That ain't where I'm trying to go with that. But
it's just crazy. I get your point. It's crazy seeing that happen to Tev. Like that don't happen to people like Tev. Like what the hell? No, he's too like I don't know. Something about that just don't seem right. Like it's so odd to me, man. Like I know it can happen in this boxing, but just seeing somebody like Tev that's so defensively responsible like that just makes such an amateur mistake is I don't know. That's eyebrow raising to me. I'm tired.
where does Tev go from here? Like, what like what's next for Tev after? It ain't just that you lost. It's the fashion that you lost, and it's the opponent that you lost to. You got your motherfucking ass handed to you like that by Kid Austin. Like, shout out to Floyd Schofield, man. You know what I mean? I swear I'm telling you, I'm definitely one of those ones that thought this little dude was full of shit. Like, I didn't have, you know what I mean? After that Shakur shit, I'm like, yo, this little dude will play dead before he try to fight somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing?
Well,
But the way he
I
handled
think we
Tevin
got to go
Farmer
back
last
in the
night,
episodes.
man, listen. The
I
way
was,
he
I, was-
handled.
I, I was about to say. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say we go back on the episodes, man. We all go back and see. I feel like the signs have always been here of Tevin Farmer probably being on the platter for a Golden Boy prospects, and it's just I don't know, man. It's sad to see that he had to go out against somebody like a Kid Austin because you just gave Martala a fight of his life, Zapata 2 fights of his life, and then to go get flushed by Kid Austin. Oh man, the only other place to go is into retirement, Joe. The only other place to go if you smart. If you
Man.
smart.
And to think that I'm thinking like if Tev would have took care of business and handled Tev, I'm like, oh shit, he in line next. He in line next for a Tank fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, he right back in the mix for Tank. Like, I was looking for you at 130. I missed you. Now I'm
Yep.
right back in your face at 135, dog. And then you get
Yep.
done like that by Kid Austin, somebody that was definitely thought of as a fucking joke. Like, let's not kid ourselves. Once Kid Austin pulled that stunt against Shakur Stevenson, he looked like a fucking joke because they saying Shakur can't, and Shakur ain't got no punching power. Shakur ain't this, Shakur ain't that. But as soon as you about to line up against this nigga, you're playing dead. Like, what are we talking about? Like, your daddy was recording you in the hospital bed like your life was over to fight Shakur?
I'm feeling like that was just create a whole debacle. That was a debacle because Zapata was tied up with Tev the second time. So it just never made sense to me for them to put Kid Austin in harm's way when he's Tank's mandatory.
Right. They was definitely they were holding on to that spot for dear life.
Yeah.
Shout
So
out Brandon. Brandon said he didn't think he was gonna beat Kid Austin anyway, Sanchez, and I said that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. There's a lot of people that I was one of the ones that was going with Tev though. I'm sorry. It hurts being this wrong on a day like this, feeling like he can embarrass this little dude, but it's fucking it sucks, bro. Like, well, you know what I mean? Not gonna lie. He beat the shit out of him.
What I'm not gonna like because I feel like I foresee hearing people, when they start talking shit to Kid Austin, now they gonna start saying like people gonna start trying to play Tev as if he wouldn't if he ain't nice. You know what I'm saying? If he wasn't
Tev is
nice.
already a meme. Bro,
You know
I
what I'm
seen him.
saying?
Did you ever see the shit with him sitting on
Nah.
his fucking back pockets, looking cross-eyed with his knees together?
Nah.
Shit, man.
Bro.
Yeah. They did Tev dirty, dog. I mean, and you know what's the thing that makes it so much worse? This nigga Kid Austin was crying after he knocked this nigga out, bro. He was like, he had to do it to his friend. I was like, bro, that kind of sympathy, you about to get Yeah, I think he gained a lot of fans last night. I'm sorry. I think Kid Austin gained a different kind of fan base last night. I think it's a lot of people that can reason with him. So
Yeah.
it's so crazy to say that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like it's a lot of people that felt that shit yesterday. They like, oh, I'm so sorry, Kid Austin. I didn't know about your skill set. I'm sorry I talked that all
Oh
about
yeah,
you.
they tripping.
Like,
They
what
tripping.
the fuck? Oh, man.
They must be paying bots to write those comments because ain't no way people feel that way.
Man, matter of fact, where the hell you get them bots from? I need some bots, bro. You feel
Hey,
me?
I
I need
don't
some
know.
more
Like
bots, bro.
maybe he
Let me get some bots,
reaching out to Instagram or something. He verified, so maybe they just do that type of shit for verified people. No, like
Okay, Lisa Holly says, do you think that it would be as devastatingly fast, though? I don't know what the hell she's talking about. Lisa, what do you mean with what be devastatingly fast?
on the knockout. Like, would it be as that? Like for the people that predicted him to beat to,
Yeah.
nobody predicted him to knock him out first round like that. Like that's,
Hell no.
you know what
No.
I'm saying?
Fuck no.
That's probably just as shocking as Charlo knocking out Erickson Lubin in the first round.
No
You know what I'm
facts. Yeah,
saying?
you nothing
So
even got started. It didn't even get
yeah.
started. Like it
And
was
then
grand opening, grand closing. She
when
said,
you go to grand opening, grand closing,
somebody understands you. It's good. You know what I'm saying? It's good that somebody understands you. Because
when
I know. So
when you go back and you look at the face off they had Tev. He's so smart and aware, and this is where I'm so confused on. He's so smart and aware. He's saying this is a young fighter. He's explosive. He's strong. He's powerful. Da 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 da. And I know he's going to come out in the first round and try to knock me out and blast me out. So I got to be aware. I got to be, as an older fighter, I got to do this and do that. And he goes in there and do the complete opposite in the first 30 seconds. So
right.
now it's so confusing to me. I don't understand it. I really don't.
That is hard. That is definitely hard to gather. It's hard. It is hard to understand because Tev is definitely he's a defensively sound fighter. He's definitely defense first. You know what I mean? We see him in there a lot of times. He looked like he getting shots that he ain't even getting touched with. It is a lot of it is because of the Tourette's twitch that he has, but he's very defensively sound. So to see him get done like that so early by somebody that I don't believe is seasoned like Kid Austin, I was impressed. I mean,
Yeah.
I just had to give it to Kid Austin, man. He fucking did that shit, bro.
He
That
didn't
shit
do
was crazy.
nothing. He didn't do nothing special. Like I don't think he did nothing special to where everything he did, I always thought he was capable of it. Like we know he's strong and he can hurt you. He can punch. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's known for. But I don't think he's got any better than the, any other fights. Like he's still the same skill set to me.
Yeah.
I just think he knocked out. I'm not putting him on no pedestal. I think you went in there and you showed the fuck out. So pass on the back for that. But skill wise, you're still on the same level to me.
Mm. Shout
That's
out the lunatic libertarian man for the you know what I'm saying, for the $1.99. You know what I'm talking about? He said Rodriguez stole the show with a KO of Griffin in the 10th. Hey, he for sure stole the show. That fucking knockout was insane. Let's not kid ourselves. Uh, you got somebody like Avius Griffin, you know what I mean? Hey, he just signed over there with MVP. Just won that WBC silver belt. He was doing this thing, knocking motherfuckers the fuck out, 17-0 with 16 knockouts. I mean, he sleeping shit. You know what I'm saying? And that was a big step up for him fighting Rodriguez. But then, hey, to be honest, when I became aware that Rodriguez is the guy that beat Tank Davis in the amateurs, I was like, oh shit, okay. Now a lot. Sometimes that don't mean shit, but in the case like in the case like Tank, somebody whose amateur background is,
extensive,
you feel me,
elite.
revered. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's a problem. That's a problem. And it's a problem because Griffin started boxing kind of late. You know what I'm saying? So he don't the pedigree ain't all the way just, you know what I'm saying? He's working on the craft. He in there with Bo Mac and
he's working.
Bernie and these guys, and you know what I'm saying? So it's cool, but nigga, bro, he could not fuck with that Mexican yesterday. That boy was level changing, hitting him up top, tearing that body up.
I
And
didn't
man,
get to see the fight. I only seen the clips. I only seen the clips. But when I did hear that this guy, like, oh snap, that's the guy that beat. You know what I'm saying? That's the last guy. Is that the last guy that beat Tank in the amateurs, or he just beat Tank the most? What was the
either one,
information on him?
either one is crazy.
Either one, right? So
Either
when I
one is
heard it,
crazy,
right.
dog.
So when I heard it,
Yeah,
I'm like, okay. I don't know, man. Yes, yeah, this is gonna be a good one. And then we get the information that he got stopped like that. I gotta go look at. I gotta go look at it because when you talking about level changes and you know that. Oh man, yeah, we gotta go
yeah.
see that.
He was. I mean, yeah, he just couldn't handle it, bro. Like it was real. You know what I'm saying? He could not handle it. And I was trying to listen to the adjustments in the corner, you know, from Bernie and Bo Mac, just trying to listen to what they were saying, what they were trying to tell him to do. I don't know, dog. It's not to say that he wasn't listening. I just don't know if he could do the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
You don't think
like
he knew how
Rodriguez
to
was on
do
his
it?
fucking helmet, dog. It's like straight up. That's ain't no other way around it. Like Rodriguez, and then here it goes. After Rodriguez gets that highlight knockout like that, he went right in the middle of that motherfucking ring and asked Jake Paul for a contract. And I believe he's gonna get it.
Yeah.
I don't see why Jake Paul wouldn't sign somebody like that. Because he look how he flatlined the dude that you did sign.
Yeah.
You just signed Griffin. Like he just signed, I don't know if it was a multi-fight deal. Don't have the inner workings of the deal at the moment. Hey, but I tell you what, I know one thing, the terms have changed. Whatever the fuck they was, shit to change. It ain't the same no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, straight up. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, he definitely if he, came out there and showed out like Lunatic saying, then I'm pretty sure Jake Paul is about to feed this guy. Like I said, man, I salute
So,
what Jake Paul doing, man. This dude out here, he creating lanes, bro. Like he putting
yeah.
on cars and creating lanes.
Yeah. No cap, no cap. Okay. Lunatic back again, man. Shout out to Lunatic with another super chat. You know what I'm talking about? What he say? Said Rodriguez got dropped, then didn't leave it to the judges. Backed up everything he said at the press conference. He did. He did. He said Griffin was over his head. He said he did. He did back it up. I mean,
Mhm.
Griffin, let's just call it what it is, bro. The dude was fighting cans, man. Like shit. The nigga was fighting cans. Them dudes were sorry as shit. He's beating the fuck out of them like he should. No problem. Now, he's over there with Bo Mac and them. So you expecting a certain level of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Well, at least I am. Let me not say I can't speak for everybody. You expecting a certain level of fighter to come out of that side, do certain things in the ring. But he just wasn't doing that. And I
Okay.
kind of spoke on this yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, Bo Mac and them it's getting crazy over there, man. The summer ain't starting off too good for y'all boys, man. You know what I'm saying? Bubba Clark got his motherfucking ass whooped. Kelvin got his motherfucking ass whooped. Griffin got his motherfucking ass. Oh man, somebody used the term in the comments, man. Oh, bro, what they call that shit? Oh, he said he got hammocked.
Mm.
He got hammocked in the
So
rope.
So, like I said, I ain't see it, but from what y'all saying, right? Lunatic. I got a question. Do you think it was a case of like just bad game planning, or did he just didn't belong in there with Rodriguez, or like that's what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of fighters that fight cans, and that's how you build fighters. You know what I'm saying? That's how you put them on the pedestal and create a superstar of a fighter. That happens. So did he just not belong in there, or was it just bad game planning because they signed
I think
Avius Griffin
Rodriguez
for a
was just
reason?
better, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I
Mm,
think it was just all phases of the game. You know what I'm saying? Defensively, movement. You know what I'm saying? Like the level changing. He was just better than Griffin. Like
mm,
Griffin just I mean, he's a fighter at the end of the day. You feel me? Like the dude gonna fight, but Rodriguez was just too fucking much. And
Okay.
hey, you know what?
Okay. It happened.
Hey,
It happened.
shout out to all them boys that's out there. You know what I'm saying? To let their nuts hang and put their money on Rodriguez because you ate good yesterday, especially if you bet on their KO. Shout out to you. You know, a couple guys, you know, in our circle that did that. Shout out to them. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see what Lisa talking about. She said, "Is anyone corroborating what Rodriguez is saying about his history with Tank?" I don't know if anybody corroborated that or agree
I
with
don't
that.
think they
No, you know
necessarily
what?
have
Actually,
to. I
yeah, there
think
was a
that
couple of
yeah,
people that
that is
corroborated
a
that.
known thing. That is a
Yeah,
known
yeah,
thing.
yeah. You know, one of our esteemed council members, I think, confirmed that was actually true. But we can get that information. You know, this is who gonna catch these hands. We're gonna see who caught him. You know, we can find out who caught him. So I think that's
Yeah.
something, you know, we can look into.
The intricacies of if it's once or twice, I'm not sure.
Right. The fact that it might be multiple times is crazy, and definitely it
Mhm.
showed if that's the thing. But it
Yeah,
was,
it's a
man, it
good point.
was damn, bro, getting slumped like that in your debut fight for your promotional company, that fucking sucks. That's crazy,
Mhm.
bro. Like no cap. I don't know. I don't even know where to
But
go.
he signed with Jake Paul.
Yeah,
I think it's not a good position to be in, but I don't think he's in like just a terrible position. You know what I'm saying? I think he can bounce back from it if he play his cards right. Um, yeah, you know what I'm saying? The shit happens. You lose. It's crazy to lose on your debut with your promoter. You know what I'm saying? It's a big stage, big card. But I think with that being said, two things can be true. You know, you lost on the big stage with a big promoter, but you also still signed to this big promoter. So if you can just do what you need to do and bounce back, come back and have an even better performance, and maybe get your rematch against this guy and knock him out. I don't know, but it's definitely redeemable. It's just all on him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. But you know, it's one thing to lose on your debut, and then it's another thing to get knocked the fuck out. Like, bro, he got knocked the fuck out, bro.
Yeah,
This
I
nigga
gotta go see it. Yeah,
got slumped. Like, that can't happen in your debut, bro. Like
yeah.
losing a competitive
That's
fight, even something that somebody might even be able to call a robbery is one thing. But you got slumped.
That means
Nigga,
it's
you
something.
got
It's something there, and
undeniable.
yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem, and it's something there. Maybe it was in camp. Maybe it was mentally
Yeah.
bad game planning. And I'm not known for seeing Bomac them just being fishes out of water on not knowing how to adjust to something. That
No,
sounds like a
look,
user
you're
error
right about
type of
that.
thing. That's a user
No,
error.
you are 100% correct about that because I heard Bernie on Mill City podcast talking about how dangerous of an opponent this was and how big of a step up it was for Avius. He
Mhm.
knew Bernie, you know what I'm saying, definitely did his homework on this guy. He knew what this guy brought to the table. He knew this guy was very dangerous, but he made a little mistake. He said that the nigga was too small. He said the nigga was too small, dog.
Mm.
Um, and I feel like that was a mistake because because Griffin did try to come in there and bully him.
Mhm.
Wrong tactic. Wrong tactic. I mean, you just gotta find some. You gotta find something else to do, partner. Like you really got to find something else to do because that was not it, brother.
Yeah.
It wasn't it. You know, I felt the way for the guy. You know, we've had him on the show. We actually had him on the show right after he won the WBC belt. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So to see that and fast forward and see what happened last night is just like, damn. Yeah, this is
It's a humbling sport, if
yeah,
anything, bro.
yeah, yeah,
Um.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, shit. All in all, it's on him on how he gonna bounce back. Shit. Hopefully, he can come back and get it back in blood. Cause um,
Does he take
that
a
like
rematch? You think
that's
he takes a rematch?
you better. I mean, if you want to stay on, I think if you want to stay on MVP, and be that face, because he was in he's in a pretty good spot. His face is plastered next to
Man,
Jake
all
Paul, and
over that
he's
shit.
yeah, he's in the right rooms around the right people and stuff.
No.
So I think I think with this, yeah, if he can bounce back, man, he gets that rematch, because like you said earlier, that camp that he's in, that's an esteemed camp. So one thing I know about boxing is them rooms is getting quiet. Them eyes is wondering, like, I mean, hey,
Damn,
we
boy,
all in the
you
same
know you,
camp.
you
Like, hey,
belong over
it's
here.
it's a, hey, what's going on? It's some truth somewhere down there. Like, who ain't working, who ain't running, who ain't, I don't know, but I'm just saying, these things start to come out over time. And this is an esteemed camp. You got Troy Isley, you got Keyshawn, Bud Crawford, Steve Nelson, who uh who else over there?
Who else over there in that camp? You said the Davis
It's a,
brothers. You said
yeah.
Keyshawn. You
It's
said
Kelvin, it's so many
yeah.
people. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Andre
They got
Wars
dudes.
that
They
come
got some dudes.
around, and
That's good.
man, like it's so much talent and skill and knowledge around there. So to just be surrounded by that, it's boxing. People lose, but when you, like I said, when you go out like that, yeah, maybe it is something there. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Or it
hopefully,
could just be boxing. Maybe Rodriguez is just better. Shit.
I mean, I kind of do agree, at least on it sounding like it was a mental hurdle. All right, and
Uh,
Lunatic, he says Joel Diaz and his brother don't get enough credit for really preparing their fighters. They gave Rodriguez everything he needed to win.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say I disagree with that. I mean,
All
hey,
right.
yeah,
He's
he
a
was
better game plan.
Rodriguez was for
He's a
sure
better
prepared.
fighter.
Because even the knockdown that they gave Griffin, that shit was kind of questionable. Like he did hit him with it was just the way he went down. It was like, was it a knockdown? And the rest started counting fast. I said, oh
Yeah.
yeah, you got MVP fucked up. We not gonna let this happen to Griffin on his motherfucking debut. They was trying, like any way they could have got it, they
Yeah.
was after it. But you know, you can't stop him once he gets slumped. And once he gets slumped, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? He tried to get up too. I didn't remember that part last night. He tried. He tried. He got heart, dog. Dude got heart, but I do
Mm,
feel like he was. I do feel like he was a little full of himself. You know what I'm saying? I think there is a fine line between cockiness and confidence.
mm.
You know, like let me see, because I don't want to say that because I love a motherfucker that talk shit and back it up. I love somebody
Yeah.
that understands their abilities and they not afraid to tell you like, well, I beat your bitch ass and then go out there and
Mhm.
beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like I like that kind of fighter, me personally. You know, but I can understand how some people will want, like their preference to be somebody that's a little more reserved, a little more humble, you know, Errol Spence, even maybe before Sean Porter.
I don't know that he still used to talk shit to me. So I don't know.
Yeah, you know
Like,
what I'm saying. But before he got the IBF belt, man, he was real. It was a reserve Errol Spence. He's real quiet.
yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
know, you ain't really even know what he sound like, dog. So it's like that type of situation when I'm kind of, um, you know, trying to talk about or whatever, say whatever. But it is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you gonna do at the end of the day? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are
Time
we really
time and
gonna do?
tell. Like, first thing first, we're gonna see. Get back in the gym. That's how I start.
Yeah.
Back in the gym. Back to the drawing board. Start right there. Yeah,
Can he bounce back?
for sure. For sure. Yeah. Yeah, he can. It ain't it might not be a easy and a graceful bounce back, but he can. It's just all about how grateful he gonna be. Um, because it might not be as celebratory as when he got knocked out. People might not cheer as loud for him when he come back and knock Rodriguez out. So he got to be mentally prepared for something like that.
Yeah.
You know, they might cheer louder for you getting knocked out than cheer louder for you winning. So he gotta, I don't know, you know what I'm saying. So if he can bounce back, it's all on him. You know,
Avis Griffin, man, we watching, bro. We finna see you know, what's up. You might have just opened the door for Rodriguez, you know what I'm saying? To help that man fulfill his dreams because him getting a sensational knockout like that, I don't that shit didn't do nothing but boost his career for sure. That boosted Rodriguez last night for sure.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Uh I don't know. Man, let's move on a little bit. Breaking news earlier today, Ring Magazine reported that Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr. are set to take place in Riyadh in November. What do you think about that? Brian
Uh,
Norman Jr., your boy, and Devin the Dream Haney, man.
I'm not giving my pick because I already know where this is going. Um, First of all, this is an excellent fight. Excellent fight. Once again, Devin Haney showing people how it's done. Who else is out here doing what Devin Haney is doing?
You gotta
Devin
give it
Haney
to the
said,
dude,
"Put him
bro.
in front of me.
Bro, he's going
If
after
they not on,"
every top
he said,
name.
Devin said, "Put him
So
in front of me. If they not on Osterine, I'm knocking them down."
you might not like Bill Haney. You might not like how Bill coming. You might not like what Bill talking about. But one thing you can't fucking deny is Devin Haney resume. It's
Yeah.
fucking nice.
Yes.
The nigga will
Yes.
to fight the best.
Yes.
Can't deny it. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? Devin,
And still undefeated.
call him pillow
He's still
fist, say he ain't
undefeated.
got a chin. Motherfucker got heart, and the nigga will fight anybody. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. I ain't even just no hellified Devin Haney fan like that, but
Right, right. That's what I'm
facts are
saying. I
facts.
got
You
so
just gotta
much
respect
respect for
that
bro
shit.
now. That yeah, I got some respect for him, man.
You
Like
gotta respect
he
it, bro.
he literally out here fighting any and everybody, and he's winning. He's not he's undefeated. He hasn't lost. So
Regardless, the man's
yeah,
still undefeated.
and
You know what I'm
and
saying?
and he about to go for his third weight division, dog. You got to respect that. You got to. So, um, as far as picks, I'm gonna wait till everybody else drop their picks, and I'm gonna drop mine last.
Now you know, yeah. Let me get them picks in the comments. Now tell you who y'all tell me who y'all like. Devin Haney, Brian Norman Jr. in Riyadh November. Tell me who y'all got in that fight. How y'all think that fight goes? Because this look, let me tell you this, man. Brian Norman did just have he had a spectacular knockout
Hmm.
against Jen Sasaki. What the fuck that guy is. You know what I mean? Uh, I the shit was it was a nasty knockout. Nice setup. How
Yeah,
he caught the body shot, came on top, boom, Japanese sleep time. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't Devin Haney. Devin Haney got way
it's
better
not.
feet than that. Devin Haney,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, got way better skills than that, move better than that. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
He got a problem on his hand with Devin Haney, man. Uh,
for sure.
he finna just come in here and just go tit for tat. And but see, I'm thinking Brian Norman is gonna attack this fight like he attacked. Is it Marquise Taylor? Or was it Quentin Randall? Which one?
No, Quentin Randall. Quentin
Is
Randall.
it Quentin? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The Quentin Randall fight. When he fought Quentin Randall, just smothered him. He just made it nasty. He just made it because we know Quentin Randall was gonna come in there and try to box him. So the only other way to beat Quentin Randall is come in here and smother him, make it nasty, and just make it sloppy, Sean Porterish. And I think that's what he's gonna try to do to Devin because he feel like he's stronger, he punches harder, and he's a lot more explosive. So he's gonna come in here and try to rough Devin up and literally step over him, like his dad said, right?
All right.
But you
Now,
know how I feel about it. I don't respect it.
right, the bully
I
mentality.
don't respect it. And like I
But
said, where was all this chest poking out for boots? You would have never told Bozy you'll step on your son's head. Come on, man. Come on. Man, I respect y'all. I got so much respect for the Normans, and I'm happy for y'all success. But bro, stop the cap and this bully stuff, bro. Like y'all signed the contract so quick for Devin Haney them. And you talking about stepping on somebody's head. Where was all this when Boots was around? You went across seas to smack somebody first. Why you can't go across seas first and wait for this Devin thing? Oh, y'all can make that happen now because y'all know y'all can beat him, huh? I don't like it. I don't respect that, bro. I'm sorry.
I feel like they're looking at Devin and they feel like he's vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? They're looking at Devin, they feel like he's been softened up. You know what I mean, for the kill.
Mm,
I look at Devin and I'm like, you could. I mean, I don't know. You could. His last fights, I don't know. It depends on how you want to pick it apart. You know what I mean? He got the dub. Some people say he looked scared. Some people say he looked timid. Some people say, it was a little, his punch resistant, kind of went, the resistance kind of went away type situation.
mm,
I just feel like Devin just won a technical boxing match. And I feel like he's always been a great technical fighter.
yeah.
And if you put somebody like a Brian Norman in front of him, I hate that I'm saying this, but he might be tailor-made for Devin to just, you know what I'm saying, that come forward style, Devin just moving on him, keeping that jab on him.
Frustrating them.
You know what I'm saying? Frustrating him all night, because he's coming with this hard shit, trying to knock him out. That's a good fight, man. That's a good fight.
I think
They,
Brian
they in the
Norman
comments,
can box.
it's looking like a Norman. It's looking like a pro Norman
Yeah, it's
in the
looking like that.
comments. But
It can go one or two ways. Brian Norman, he can box. He's not. I don't think he's an elite boxer, but I think he's good at. He's very good at what he do. Like I think he's I don't want to disrespect him. I want to say he's a little bit more polished Sean Porter to me. Like I think he's a polished Sean Porter-ish that focused a little bit more on the technical aspect. Um, do I do I think he can outbox Devin? Maybe if he hurt him and he can win on points, but he'll have to hurt him early. I honestly think Devin might pull this off. I think he might go out there
me
and
too.
school
I
this
don't
dude.
even say that, bro.
But I don't. Yeah, I think he can pull it off.
No, boy. I swear to God, hey, y'all listen to what I'm about to tell y'all, man. I'm telling this is some real shit right here. After watching Kid Austin do Tevin Farmer like that yesterday, I really had to question, like, what the fuck I be looking at when I'm watching boxing? Because I ain't see that shit coming. Like, he
Yeah,
beat the fuck out this dude, bro, in the first fucking 40 seconds. You mean to bro, I would have bet everything I got that Tevin Farmer would have lasted more than 40 seconds last night. Are we
yeah.
fucking serious, bro? 40 seconds? Nah, man. Who the hell is Kid Austin, bro? Like, what, this nigga Super Saiyan or something, bro? Like, what?
He went Super Saiyan.
Bro, he was so explosive and sharp. Yeah, it was. I mean, bro.
What I couldn't understand is I still couldn't process how Tevin made such a mistake. Like I don't understand why Tev was trying to punch with Kid Austin in that moment. That makes no sense. You're not a puncher, Tevin. Why would you sit here and try to punch with him? Like,
He
yo, I
felt
don't
like he
know.
was a little like a little nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Not
Trying
that
to be
early.
grown.
Not that
Hey, with
early in the
respect.
fight. That don't make sense. Not that
Yeah,
early
that's
in the
not
fight.
even his type of fight.
Yeah, that makes no sense. And then when he makes the mistake of trying to punch with him, he throws a lazy jab and drops his rear hand.
Yeah.
When does Tevin do that?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Nah,
Man,
I'm sorry.
get
That
on
don't
deck
make sense.
boxing and music again. He says Norman can win, but Dev can outbox him. I do agree
Okay.
with that. I mean, because Dev definitely can outbox his fool, but Norman can catch this nigga with something disgusting and
Yeah.
send this nigga
And
into a
in what ways? Okay, so it was noted that we do think Brian Norman have boxing skills.
yeah,
Obviously,
for sure.
I think
For
he
sure.
has boxing skills. Yes, I think he got the skills to break a fighter down. But in a perfect world, how does he break a Devin down? How do you break down Devin? How do you see that Brian Norman beating Devin Haney in a 12-round fight without knocking him out? How does he succeed that way?
Yeah, that's gonna be tough for me because the only way I see Brian Norman winning is by knockout. I don't know if he could just win a technical fight
Mm,
with a Devin Haney. That because Devin IQ is a lot higher than his. Devin's big fight experience. is a lot more than his. You know, Devin been on the big stage a lot more times as this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of factors that
Okay.
fall into Devin's. You know what I'm saying?
I can see Brian Norman outboxing Devin.
Okay.
The only way I can see Brian Norman, and look, y'all gonna pay me for this if y'all steal my game plan. The only way I can see Brian Norman beating Devin Haney is if he uses a Tiafimo game plan versus Lomachenko. Come out there, be explosive and first. That's the only way he can outbox Devin Haney. If you keep Devin Haney long, sharp, and flat footed, come out there, be explosive, and be first. And he good. He can outbox Devin Haney that way.
Mm. I can't say I can't say I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think right now at this point in Brian Norman's career, he definitely has he got the youth and the speed to be first. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? On top of Dev, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know if Dev could take a Brian Norman punch to the fucking face. You know what I'm saying? If
What
if
type of
Ryan
Brian Norman
Garcia's
punch?
Ostarine hook did him like that,
Yeah, but what type of Brian Norman punch?
I mean, Brian Norman got a nice selection. He got a pretty deep bag. He got a nice
I
hook.
like
He
I
got a
like his
hellified
hooks.
uppercut.
I like his uppercuts.
You know what I'm saying?
But with that being said, him taking pictures, hooks, uppercuts. These are punches that will expose you. Is Devin explosive enough to exploit these counters? Can he take advantage of that? Can he catch Brian Norman? Can he catch and shoot a hook from Brian Norman? Can he can he slip? Can he slip and come back with an uppercut against Brian Norman? You know what I'm saying? How can Devin counter him, and how can he, I don't know, avoid those big shots?
That is definitely something that we got to see.
Can he out jab Devin?
I
Hell
don't know,
no.
man. Devin got
Hell
one of the
no.
best jabs in boxing.
Yeah, hell
Devin's
no. He
jab
can't
is
jab. He can't out
phenomenal.
jab. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know because Devin got the type of jab that it might not look like shit, but you start getting deep into those rounds, nigga, eyes start swelling up, nigga,
Yeah,
nose
like,
start bleeding.
fuck yeah, yeah.
You know
Because
what I'm saying? Nigga
he
lip
he's
leaking. You know what
scoring
I mean?
with
Like, damn, they're fucking this nigga up.
yeah, he's
It's
scoring
an
with the jab.
accumulation. Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm 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 anticipating the fight, ready to see it, want to see it. You know, got some good boxing coming up too. You know, this weekend was pretty lit. Got the Shakur and Zapata coming up, Shiraz, Berlanga coming up
Mhm.
July 12th. I believe that's the next one. Oh, do we got another one at the end of the June? Am I tripping? I look at the schedule. Hold on, let me get the schedule real quick. And other than that, man, it's a hell of a weekend of fights. You know, like I said, we had some crazy upsets. We had some. Hey, shout out to like I got to go back to this, man. If you made money this weekend betting on Rodriguez, betting on um, Kid Austin, shout out to you, bro. Kid Austin and your pops. Like I gotta give y'all props. I'm not gonna lie, I talk so much shit about y'all. Like real talk. When you niggas play dead for Shakur, I was on your neck. I'm not gonna lie. He damn near needed a performance like this to keep niggas like me off of him. You feel me? Pause. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like it was, hey, you know what I mean? Like you niggas talking about how Shakur hands so soft and like Wayne leather. You know what I'm saying? And hey, here it is. You first of all, you sketchy when it comes to the press conference. You looking all shaky in front of this. But see, that might be a Kid Austin tactic because when Tevin Farmer walked up on his ass and did all that, I was like, oh, Tevin finna beat the fuck out. He was doing all that humble shit, moving out the way and da 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 da. I was like, oh shit. Tevin about to beat the fuck out this nigga, and he got wasted in the first fucking round. Zapata
do you
struggled
think
with this nigga twice.
What do you think the tactic is, though?
To make him think that I'm scared of something. To make him think that guy one up me like he finna big bro me or something. Like, you know, bro, Tevin walked up on him. He was like he moved back. He wasn't trying to do shit. Yeah. Nigga, that fucking bell rung. He beat his ass. Fuck all that. Nigga walked up on this nigga and got his motherfucking eye knocked straight. Knocked him into a seizure.
Tev didn't have no seizure, bro. Tev didn't have a seizure.
It wasn't a seizure.
You made that up. You made that up. Tev did not have a seizure.
It was the erratic head movement. It was crazy. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Fuck, hey, all y'all watching right now, ain't no way in hell y'all saw that nigga Tevin get knocked out that first time. Y'all were like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, that everybody around the world felt that. Everybody around the world. My phone instantly rung. Instantly. Like, yo, I can't believe what I just seen.
Yeah. I was shocked. I'm not gonna lie. For a couple of different reasons. One, because I knew that once we got back up into the space, there was gonna be a lot of people talking shit to me personally because of what I said about Tevin Farmer and what he was gonna do in the fight. Completely wrong, missed by 1,000 miles, struck out. I'm not gonna lie to y'all people. I fucked up. I was dead ass wrong. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it made me really consider. Do I even know what the fuck I be looking at sometimes? Because man, this fight, I couldn't have seen that. I couldn't have seen it.
I would say this is a case of it's boxing. It happens. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is not gonna be 100% right. But how many people could have predicted Charlo knocking out Erickson Lubin or Kid Austin knocking out Tevin Farmer in the first round, man? That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Nah, you couldn't have called that shit. But damn, bro, like just watching that shit was insane. I could not believe. I'm telling you. And he literally called out the combo he was gonna get him with the 1-3. He literally brought that fucking hook around that man's shit, smacked him right in the. Oh damn, Tev. Shout out to Kid Austin though, man. Hell of a win. You know what I mean, for you and your team. Man, am I tripping or did it seem like Oscar De La Hoya was a little nervous last night? You know what I'm saying? Because Oscar definitely wasn't planning for it to go like that. Because you got to think about it.
What would he be nervous about?
I'm finna tell you. All right, here we go. Now, Zapata is his guy. That's the one he trying to do big things with Golden Boy with William Zapata. That's you can clearly see that. Okay. Zapata just struggled with Tevin Farmer. And the guy that you were calling your prospect just destroyed this nigga.
Yeah.
Now he hollering, he want the winner of Zapata and Shakur. Now let's just say
you think he's going rogue? You think he's going rogue?
Maybe. Hey, let's keep it up.
This happens. Look what Hitchens just did. Look what Hitchens just did. You think he's going rogue?
For sure. For sure. Yeah. Oh man. I'm talking about, bro. Listen here, man. But we gonna see how it goes, bro. We gonna see how this shit goes, bro. Like straight up, man. You know what I mean?
He's going rogue.
Yeah.
He got Oscar nervous.
No, we gonna see, dog.
We got Oscar nervous.
Hey, listen. Man, hey, listen, we gonna cut it right there, man. Listen, I appreciate everybody for tapping in today, man. This is another episode of Who Gonna Catch These Hands. I'm your boy Joe Prophet. You know, I'm in there with my boy Maniac McGee.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, tell them where they can catch you at, bro.
Hey, man, follow me on Instagram, TikTok at Poppy_Maniac. Yes, sir.
Feel me? Hey, we gonna tap back in tomorrow. We're gonna keep this shit going the rest of the week. A lot of good boxing coming on. A lot of good everything, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna stick with it, stay at it, and we see y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.